Welcome to Real World Combat Survival Academy's Fist of Faith firearm training, countering the mass shooter threat. My name is Brian Harrell, Bishop Brian Harrell. Along with my wife, Leah Harrell, we are firearm instructors and range safety officers. We are ordained, consecrated, and affirmed in the Lord's Church. If your congregation are looking for security training, then we are here for all your needs. Our backgrounds include use of force certification, anti-terrorism, military combat instruction, de-escalation and crowd control, firearm safety, employment,
the alarm.
and retention.
473 confirmed violent deaths on church and faith-based property since 1999. That number is equal to, or maybe slightly ahead of, the number of violent deaths that occur at schools that we hear about what seems like weekly. Church people do good at covering things up sometimes. You need to be aware of these things.
Seminars for churches are designed to help congregations and faith-based groups be prepared. Meeks and other experts appeal to churches to form what are called eyes and ears teams. The teams are made up of men and women whose assignment on a given day is to watch out for anyone and anything that would try to harm a congregation. Seminar leaders also advocate the use of spiritual weapons like fasting and prayer. They say the idea of protecting churchgoers is biblical, citing among other scriptures Nehemiah 4:9, which says, "We prayed to our God and posted a guard." One of the most publicized acts of violence at a church happened in Colorado Springs in 2007. 24-year-old Matthew Murray opened fire in the parking lot of New Life Church after the 11 a.m. service. Murray struggled with mental disorders and became angry at Christians and bitter after being denied a chance to go on a missions trip. He took the lives of teenage sisters Stephanie and Rachel Works and injured their father and two other parishioners before encountering a church member inside the building who was a volunteer security guard. Saying God guided her and protected her, Jean Assam heroically faced the heavily armed Murray and shot him with her personal concealed weapon. He then took his own life. Wants churches and faith-based organizations to become aware of the violence and learn how to protect their congregations.
This evening we received a call of a shooting that had occurred at the church here on Calhoun Street. When officers arrived, they found a number of victims inside, and we had also individuals that were transported to the MUSC Emergency Trauma Center. We were able to determine that there were 8 deceased individuals inside of the church. 2 individuals were transferred to MUSC. One of them has died. So at this point, we have 9 victims in this heinous crime that has been committed. We are looking for a white male, approximately 21 years old, sandy blonde hair, obviously is extremely dangerous.
People can pray on Wednesday evening, a ritual, coming together, praying and worshiping God, and have an awful person come in and shoot them is inexplicable, obviously the most intolerable and unbelievable act possible.
I do believe this was a hate crime.
Is that why the FBI is here? Is it being investigated as a hate crime?
It will be investigated as a hate crime, but the FBI would be here regardless because of the size and scope of the investigation, and they're our partners, and they would be here to help us regardless, but they're here for that specific person also.
The victims range in age from 5 to 72.
I went to that church in Charleston. Who am I? Did I kill him?
See, did you shoot him?
Yes.
And what you're doing is wrong, and that's wrong, and that's a lie.
As he exited the church, a local resident grabbed his rifle and engaged that suspect.
Sutton also says if the men were asked to leave and they refused, they could also be charged with trespassing. The expert says this situation should be taken very seriously and it could have easily ended up violent. Sutton says in light of recent terror attacks, every person in that church had a very good reason to be concerned.
911, what's the address of the emergency?
Emmanuel Church, there's plenty of people shot down here. Please send somebody right away. Shot the pastor, he shot all the men in the church. Please come right away.
Okay, my partner's going to be getting some help on the way. Will I get a little bit more information from you, okay? Stay on the line with me. Are you safe? Are you...
He's still in here, I'm afraid. He's still in here. He's coming, he's coming. Please.
Okay, ma'am, are you able to... if he's coming, I need you to be as quiet as possible.
We decided to put together some training on protecting houses of worship based on the overwhelming number of questions that we're getting from church members and congregations. They just pour in every time we do a training, every time we do a proving ground. People ask, how can we protect the church? So we decided to bring in some experts and talk to folks at a real church and ask them what they're facing. In the places where we should feel the most safe, the most secure, and the most at peace, we still need to think about our security.
Rootin' tootin'.